Hello everyone, and welcome to another beer review. So, got a bit of I bought it on an impulse. Just I thought, well, we've done the kind of main one. Let's try this one. The main one was okay. It was nothing great. And because I was doing a Belgian series, I thought, what the fuck is it? No, I didn't think what the fuck it was. No, I'm thinking, what the heck's that? Something's going on the other floor, I don't know. But anyway, place is falling to bits. So yes, I tried the kind of original, if you want to call it that. It was okay. It was nothing brilliant. Kind of more mass-produced, kind of slightly kind of borderline piss water. But it's very popular in a lot of kind of countries, including this country. Very popular in America. And yes, we have. It's actually brewed under license. I'm just going to check here. I think it is. Doesn't really say. Brewed by. Oh. So it's brewed in Spain, this one. And it's brewed in Spain. And of course, it's distributed in the UK. And there we go. So, what we have today is Blue Moon Mango Wheat. So, yes, we tried the original Blue Moon. It was okay. It was a kind of wheatish beer. It was okay. It was kind of tickling around the borders of a wheat beer, but not really kind of really properly delivering. It's one of these kind of ones. It's like a kind of a, how would you say? It's like a kind of tribute act. It's nowhere near like as good as the original, but it's all right to give you a little bit of kind of nostalgia or give you a little kind of hints of it. So people that maybe aren't so much into full kind of wheat beers, it might be okay. People might like it just to kind of give them that little kind of wheat-esque kind of flavours, but without having to commit themselves to the full wheat beer from that point of view. But now, of course, it's part of the Brew Select range, and of course, it's a mango wheat, so I presume it's going to have mango flavours in it. There's no real spiel on the back, but it's brewed in Spain. It's roughly about £1.80 a bottle, and £1.80, £2 a bottle, and it's a 5.4%, and it's a Blue Moon mango wheat beer, and there's nothing really more to be said about it. It's brewed in Spain, and of course it's distributed in the UK by the MillerCoors Brewing Company. So there you go, there's nothing more really to say, apart from cracking it open, chucking it in a glass, and hope to God it gives us some sort of right. No, it rhymes with right. Hopefully it doesn't taste that way. So, I wonder what smells I'm going to get off of this. I'm going to get sour plume flavours. Yeah, aromatics of sour plume. No, let's try it from the glass. Oh God, there we go, mango. I'm not really a big fan of mango. Ever since I got stuck in a broken down plane in India. And I'd already had 2 bouts of bloody dysentery on that visit. I was there for just over a month. Basically 2 bouts of dysentery, what a bloody state I was in. And what happened was I was flying out of Goa. Well, there was a business trip and I was flying out of Goa back up to Mumbai to basically then fly home later on that day. And I think it was on Jet Airways, and for some strange reason there was going to be a delay with Jet Airways. Maximum up to maybe about an hour. Now it was in the Goa airport, so it wasn't air conditioning, but at least of course it was a bit airy and there was obviously fans going on. So it was warm, but it was I would say kind of borderline comfortable. It was, I mean, you could cope with it from that point of view. But the Indian business people we were dealing with, they thought, well, no. What we'll do is we'll transfer it to another flight. We can't have you basically being delayed in this heat, in this type of kind of environment. So what we'll do is we'll move you on to an air, Now you've got Air India, which is the international side, and I think it's Indian Airlines. It was one of the two. It's either Indian Airlines or Air India, one of the two, which is the kind of the internal kind of version of the kind of Indian carrier, kind of national carrier. And yeah, so what would happen is the cases of their flight was basically leaving in 20-30 minutes, so they managed to transfer me onto that flight. So yeah, we got on the bus and we were shipped out to the plane because it was away out in the kind of main kind of runway kind of area where the planes are. So we got taxied out there onto the bus, and we got into the plane, and yeah, and they were doing all their in-flight checks and everything else as we're getting on the plane. We all got kind of comfortable, and then everyone went, and silence. And then everybody stopped talking, thinking, oh, what's that? That was the start of basically almost 4 hours stuck in that bloody runway in the middle of the bloody day in hell of a heat. And they're going about with open cups of warm water and warm mango juice to basically try and cool you down. They didn't think about taking us off the blooming plane, because the problem is, I don't know why, but maybe they'd have to get another bus to take us back to the terminal or whatever. But what happened was they left us out there for basically almost 4 hours. It's like a bloody oven. Absolutely dreadful. There was piss absolutely streaming off me. Because the problem was, though, I actually got some tailored suits and was out there. And the problem was I couldn't get them on my luggage. So I was actually wearing a tailored suit. And I thought, well, it'll be all right, because once I'm on the plane, air conditioning, get to Mumbai Airport, International Airport, it's air conditioned there, so I'm all right. And then by the time they're back on, and I'll get away with it. I can take my jacket off in the long haul flight, not a big problem. No, I was stuck on there, and it was absolutely horrific. So it was, and I couldn't drink the water because I've already had 2 bouts of dysentery, so I know how dangerous the water is. And I really didn't want that kind of thick, gloopy, oversweet, warm mango juice either. So that just really put me off mango juice for life, because it just makes me think of that time of basically stuck in an oven. And of course, even though they were told not to use the toilet, the Indians kept on using the toilet. So about halfway through this kind of delay of just sitting in this kind of warm aircraft, the smells really did start to kind of ripen, as you say, to the point is it was almost unbearable when we actually were flying, because it just was crazy. Every time somebody opened the toilet doors, you just got a waft of shit. It was unbelievable. It was just dreadful. And there was many stories like that in India that really kind of, how would you say, distanced me from the place as much as possible. But yes, to get back to this, I'm getting mango flavours and aromatics, and that's all. If there's wheat there, you're not getting any wheat smells. If there's any kind of malt, you're not getting it, or you're just getting this sweet kind of mango kind of smells. Whether it doesn't smell natural, it actually smells like more like these kind of mango kind of synthetic kind of fruit juices you get, these kind of tropical kind of juice drinks that aren't very natural. So that's what I'm getting, and it just doesn't smell very nice. It smells actually a bit sickening. But anyway, as you can see, it's quite flat. No real head, a bit of lacing in the glass. So let's dive in and see what wonders this brings. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, right. I wonder what they added to that to get that flavour. Right. Jesus, it doesn't settle. It does not settle. It's right through my blooming sinuses and everything. Really, I'm getting a little bit of wheatish kind of beer flavours. But the kind of overriding flavour is this kind of, there's a mango flavour. Now, there's a little bit of sweetness, which obviously must be coming from the malt, because it's not coming from the synthetic kind of mango flavour, but it is a kind of synthetic kind of mango flavour, or it feels that way, because The problem is, getting less flavour and more kind of aromatics, to the point is that when I drunk it, it just went straight up my kind of nasal cavity at the back of my mouth, and that's how you're getting it. It's kind of like, it's like a bad aftershave, it's like, you can taste it, it's like that. But it's mango, or mango-esque. It's like, it doesn't smell and doesn't taste kind of like natural mango. Right. And then that's what I'm getting right now in the aftertaste, is just aromatics of mango just going bloody everywhere. Up the nasal passage, everywhere. And as part of the aftertaste, I'm actually getting more of a smell of mango than I am getting the taste in the aftertaste. It's just, well, let's try and break this down. Jesus God. Fucking hell. Right. Getting ever so slight malty sweetness at the start. Getting lashings of mango flavouring. Not natural mango flavouring, but fucking hell. It's almost like that kind of diluted, you get the kind of cordial kind of diluted fruit flavour kind of drinks you add water to, whereas like they poured that in the glass and then just added beer to it. It's like, Jesus God. Oh, right. So you're getting that, so you're getting kind of like fruit cordial, mango fruit cordial with beer. Right. Don't even know what that was. I don't want to know what that was. Probably, I don't think it was a pip. Anyway, mango got a big bloody stone, so God knows what I'm talking about. So yes, so you're getting this kind of strange kind of start. So you're getting it like a kind of slight malty sweetness from the beer that looks like it's mixed in with a kind of mango fruit cordial or squash or whatever you want to call it, and then it goes on to the kind of mid tongue. And let's be totally honest, the kind of beer flavouring, it's like, I've done my bit, I'm fucking off out of here. Seriously. It's like being caught in a bad nightclub, and you come into the nightclub and come in and dancing away, like looking about and like listening to music, you think, no, I don't think this is my seat. Maybe kind of reverse back out. And that's what it's a bit like with the kind of the beer flavouring. The beer flavour is like kind of on reverse as it gets onto the mid tongue, thinking, fuck that, I'm out of here. It's not my seat. Which then leaves it with this kind of strange kind of fake mango flavouring, which then decides to kind of piss off in the aftertaste, but then just leaves all this really bad kind of mango kind of aromatics, or really cheap mango aftershave kind of smell to it, that just fucks about all through your mouth and your sinuses, and that's what you're left with. And it really is quite off-putting. Actually, it's like vapours, basically. It's just vapours of kind of not so nice mango flavours. Gee, no. Fuck that, seriously. No chance. I'd apologise for the language, but no, the beer is pulling out a natural reaction from me that I'm not going to die and kind of die down and try and kind of hold back, because Jesus God. Mango wheat. Jesus. Oh my God, brewer select. What does it say? Crafted with ripe mango. My hairy arse, goodness. You don't get flavours like that from ripe mango. And spending time in India, I had quite a lot of bloody mango. They put fucking mango and everything, and go, Jesus, I was shitting pure fucking mango in that bloody place. Anyway, what would I give this out of 10? Jesus. One. That's the best I could give it, and it's maybe for the label. Or I'm actually going to give it 1 because it's only a 330ml bottle, and thank God it's not a 500ml bottle, basically. So it gets a point for actually being a smaller bottle. It's just dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful. It's almost like basically somebody making a drink a beer drink for non-beer drinkers. You know, you don't like the flavour of beer, not a problem. But what flavour do you like? Oh, mango, right, not a problem. Now what we'll do is we'll make a beer that tastes of mango, doesn't taste of beer. But what they've managed to achieve is that they've achieved a beer that doesn't taste of beer but doesn't really taste of natural mango anyway. It tastes very kind of synthetic, although they claim it's made from ripe mango. That might be the case, but it's certainly not coming through in the flavours. And this very strange kind of vaporish kind of vapours of mango that's attacking your kind of sinuses and your nasal cavity and your kind of in the aftertaste. It is really quite unpleasant. So yeah, 1 out of 10. Would I recommend it? Would I fuck? Seriously, would I fuck? It's absolutely shit. It really is absolutely shit. If people like it, then good on you. You're a better person than I am because I can't drink this shit. I really honestly can't. So 1 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Don't bother buying it. Burn your money for God's sake than buying this. Thanks for watching. Cheers and bye for now.